Hello everyone and welcome to the Smashi Business Show. Today is Wednesday, December 17, 2025. We're nearly there at the new year. Yeah. I'm Abdul Majid Aman.
And I'm Samir Rahman.
And today we're going to have a lot of very interesting news. Obviously, the year is ending.
But first and foremost...
weather is the most important topic.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're going to discuss Bloomberg's World's Wealthiest Families list, and then we're going to discuss drones, how RTA is using them. Yeah. We always think it's just drone shows, but it's also cleaning the signals. And then Jared Kushner's Affinity has exited Paramount's bid for Warner Brothers takeover. But yes, first of all, we need to talk about the weather because this is...
We live for it.
Yeah, I think...
We live for these 2 months.
Yeah, in the Middle East, these 2 months are like you're on a winter vacation, extended winter vacation.
Yeah, we love to work in these weather. Yeah. We love to go outdoor. Every weekend, you will find traffic at the place where you don't even see a single car. Yeah. For instance, Kudra.
The funny thing about these months is why these are my favorite. No traffic. Everyone leaves for their own countries because obviously UAE is composed of expats. It's nearly 80-85% expats. A lot of them go back to their countries to celebrate Christmas, for New Year's. There's a bunch of holidays which are coupled together, and then eventually a lot of people leave. Schools are off. Yeah. So everyone leaves, and Dubai looks like a heaven.
Without that. And especially the coming week will be the most less traffic, great weather.
Yeah.
And
combine everything.
Everything.
I think these 2 months are every UAE resident's favorite months.
I shouldn't talk about this, but DSF.
Oh yeah, DSF shopping wise also. Tourists obviously they love this place for all that. Yeah. But I think the residents love these two. At least let's move it a little back also. November also some part of it because we get the December starting.
Yeah, I mean the schools are open, but the weather is so good that you are ready to bear that traffic, I would say.
But yeah, that's happening in the Middle East. Apart from having money, apart from having everything, we now have nice weather for these 2 months also.
I mean, it's the perfect package.
Yeah.
Imagine if this is there for 6 months. Wow.
Obviously, but if you're planning to travel and if you're listening from some other part of the world and you're planning to travel here, the prices also go up because obviously demand follows the price
that's
rise.
Like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like you travel New York on New Year's.
Yeah. Impossible. Impossible amount of traffic and very exorbitant prices. But what we're talking about right now is one of the biggest news for me even. I thought throughout this year we talked about how much money there is in the Middle East, how much money is there in the Middle East. Finally we know that there is a lot of money in Middle East. So Bloomberg did their end of year world's richest families list of 2025. Actually, I saw the tweet and I was like, okay, let's open Bloomberg. I opened it and I started scrolling. Number one, obviously, Walmart's owners.
Obviously.
Makes sense. But
second number,
Al Nahyan family of UAE. Yeah. Third, the Al Saud family of Saudi Arabia. And then Al Thani family of Qatar. I was like, am I reading this wrong? Is this the MENA list? Or is this like the 1 month list? It's actually the 2025 richest family list, and 3 Middle Eastern dynasties have claimed spots in the top 5 of Bloomberg's world's richest families list for 2025, underscoring the region's growing financial influence on the global stage.
The Al Nahyan family of United Arab Emirates, UAE, ranks second with a net worth of $335.9 billion. Saudi Arabia's Al Saud family holds third place at $213.6 billion, while Qatar's Al Thani family comes in fourth with $199.5 billion.
And topping the list, obviously, as we said, for another year, they're maintaining their first spot, is America's Walton family. They're the founders of Walmart, with their fortune exceeding $500 billion for the first time at $513.4 billion. France's Hermes family rounds up the top 5 with $184.5 billion. Now you know the money that you pay for those bags goes there.
The 25 richest families worldwide are collectively $358.7 billion wealthier than last year. with combined fortune totaling $2.9 trillion. The minimum wealth required to make the list has jumped to $46.4 billion, nearly $10 billion more than a year ago.
And in the top 10, there is also Ambani family, the Indian region's family. They're on number 10. But the Middle Eastern families have built their wealth primarily through oil and gas reserves. We know that it was discovered, and then eventually they use that money to diversify extensively, and that is what makes them stand apart, I think. And to be honest, the man that should be mentioned in all of this is His Highness Sheikh Tanoon, the brother of the president, UAE president. And he is from the Al Nahyan family, obviously, and he alone oversees assets worth $1.5 trillion. He's the chair of G42, he's the chair of Mubadala, he's the chair of ADIA, the biggest sovereign wealth fund in the UAE and in Abu Dhabi also. He's the chair of MGX, a $2 billion giant, which sits on assets worth management of $400 billion. He's the chair of Space 42. He's the chair of so many things that you can't even count them on fingers, even me who reads this every day. And the total worth is $1.5 trillion of assets, where he is at least a chair or a board member or at a higher position.
4 new families joined the list this year from Mexico, Chile, Italy, and Saudi Arabia. The surge in wealth comes from rising stock prices, increased demand for commodities, and decades of accumulated business expertise.
And one of the families from Saudi Arabia is the Olayan family, and it's run by 2 sisters. We did a story yesterday. Really interesting. We all knew Lubna Olayan after Smashi Business highlighted her. I'm just kidding. But we found out that the Olayan family is headed by Lubna Olayan.
Yes.
She's the matriarch of that family, the whole family office. They've invested so much. I think the story, the whole Bloomberg piece, it was a very detailed piece, nearly I think 4,000 words. It says that 30% of their investments are in US. So they made a lot of money over the tech rise, over the AI rise, from the stock market. They're very close to the Wall Street. So that is one of the families. The interesting thing was finding out that she has a sister who's older, and she is also part of that whole conglomerate.
Oh, she's younger than the older.
Yeah, and the second sister is Hutham Olayan. So there's 2 sisters. They sit on $50 billion of worth. And so they've crossed it for the first time. That is what made them come up in this 25 family list. So it's very interesting to see that new people are joining this list.
Yeah.
We know the families here, the royal families, obviously, they sit on oil reserves, which is always said by the Western media that it's just oil that made them money. But their very proactive strategies also made them money.
And it proved them wrong that when they had just oil money, they were not in their list.
Yeah.
Right? Now they have expanded, or they've
diversified
their investments. Now they're in the list.
Tourism is a $1 billion industry in the UAE. Saudi Arabia is expanding its tourism. We know there is a religious tourism, but apart from that, the project that they're building will bring in billions of dollars in terms of only tourism.
Yeah,
and then they have so many other things apart from. There was a story that we added in our newsletter. We will do it on our feed as well. 12,000 made in Saudi tagged products were exported to 180 countries in this year. The whole
Almost
year.
around the world.
So Minister of Economy, he basically laid it out. So Saudi Arabia, apart from oil, makes 12,000 products which are exported to 180 countries. So that number shows you that it's not just oil. There is 12,000 other products. And to give you an idea of UAE, only just like talking about being proactive. The Vice Roads and Transport Authority, the next story is about them. They've launched a groundbreaking pilot program using drones to clean traffic signals across the emirate, marking a significant shift towards automated maintenance operations.
The innovative initiative eliminates the need for man lifts and heavy equipment, dramatically improving safety for workers while reducing operational cost by up to 15%. Future projections suggest saving could reach up to 25% with more advanced drone technology.
And Abdullah Ali Luta, His Excellency, Director of Roads and Facilities Maintenance at RTA, said the authority remains committed to adopting cutting-edge technologies that enhance maintenance efficiency, and ensure consistent performance across Dubai's road network.
Initial trials at the Marrakesh Street and Rabat Street junction showed promising results. Drones completed cleaning operations 25 to 50% faster than traditional methods, finishing a single traffic signal in just 3 to 4 minutes.
And the drone technology also supports Dubai's sustainability goals by significantly reducing fuel consumption, because cars, man lifts, all of that use fuel, diesel, everything. Water usage, obviously, and emissions compared to conventional equipment. Limited traffic closures were implemented during trials to ensure maximum safety.
RTA will continue pilot operations to refine the cleaning methodology and assess safety protocols. The authority aims to expand the program while maintaining the highest safety standard and minimizing any impact on traffic flow across the Emirates.
It's such a nice initiative. It's not just drone shows that you see here.
Yeah, it's now they know the technology and they are evolving it for the betterment of, I would say
it's just so nice whenever you are on the roads in the night in Dubai, UAE, Abu Dhabi, all these roads. The reason everyone says they're so clean, you can walk barefoot on them. You see trucks cleaning the roads. And then we've seen drones already being used for fire hazards. We've seen them being used for cleaning the windows, the buildings. And now finally they've come to, smaller height, but obviously a signal is at a very high position. You need to bring a car, have 2-3 people, takes time, stuck in traffic, all that. So it's just operational efficiency
for
at its
me,
best.
The good
Fly
part,
drone.
good part is they used to close the lane to clean the signal, right? Now they won't have to, right?
They'll just sprinkle water and be like, 2 minutes, please.
Done.
We'll just clean. Or they'll do it in the night, right? Obviously.
They can. They can do
the
that.
best
too.
time to do it.
But
Usually
even if they want to do it in a day, I mean, it is possible now.
Yeah. I think it's just the safety version where they're talking about safety and all that. I think it's just water on the street, maybe skidding chances. So they even don't want that. They want to reduce the hazard to a minimum, like 0.1%. There's always 0.1%. It's scientific, but they wanted to reduce it to 0.111000%. So there's no accidents or any problems, but that is what they're doing. And that is what we always talk about, the proactive leadership in these countries. They don't want to sit back and be reactive to problems and be like, oh, there's so much money and time and fuel being wasted. They're like, no, we know it's being wasted. Let's do something.
We need to figure something out.
And the last story of the day is an update from the whole fiasco that me, Vard, Rich, everyone, the whole Western media is talking about. It's the Warner Brother takeover. So yesterday we talked about Jared Kushner's Affinity partners pulling out of Belgrade. They were trying to build a Trump Tower in Belgrade, and they were building it with Mr. Alabar, the Imar founders, Eagle Hills. But now he's pulled out of another deal, and that is the Paramount bid. It was a $108 billion bid where he was trying to take over Warner Brothers Discovery. But Jared Kushner was a part of it, and the Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds were a part of it. Jared Kushner has withdrawn from the takeover battle for Warner Brothers Discovery, stepping back from a deal heavily backed, nearly 24% backed by Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds, including Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, the Qatar Investment Authority, and Abu Dhabi's Le Eman.
Oh, the moves come as Warner Brothers prepares to reject Paramount's Skydance Corporation $108.4 billion hostile bid, which the Middle East funded consortium had been supporting. Warner Brothers board will urge shareholders as soon as Wednesday to reject the offer in favor of Netflix's $82.7 billion deal.
And Affinity's $200 million contribution to Paramount's Middle Eastern-backed financing was relatively minor. It was, I think, 1 or 2% of the whole deal. But Kushner's involvement drew unwelcome attention, given his role as the sitting president, U.S. President Donald Trump's son-in-law, and the president's stated intention to personally review the deal.
In a statement, Affinity said that dynamics of the investment have changed since October. The firm noted that with two strong competitors vying for this unique American asset, it has decided to no longer pursue the opportunity while still believing in Paramount's strategic rationale.
And Paramount's bid bankrolled by Middle Eastern investors. We found out that it was $24 billion, and it was there was no division who was paying how much, but all three of them were investing nearly $24 billion into the $108 billion. And alongside a trust managing software billionaire Larry Ellison's wealth, faces scrutiny. And his son, David Ellison, is also involved in the deal. He is basically head of Paramount Skydance. And Warner Brothers worries that because it's a revocable trust, assets could be withdrawn at any time without recourse.
The battle stands to reshape entertainment regardless of outcome. Both bids raise significant antitrust concerns reflected in multi-billion-dollar breakup fees. Kushner founded Affinity in 2021 with funding from Middle East Sovereign Wealth Fund, maintaining strong regional ties throughout his business career.
This part, he got $2 billion from ADIA, the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, and QIA to start Affinity Partners. And it was the time after Mr. President became president for the first time, and in between he lost the presidentship. It was in that time, that Affinity Partners were formed. So he has very close relationships with the Middle Eastern wealth and the sovereign wealth and the leaders of this country. The most important part about this is that there is a statement by Trump now. So what happened was in the start, Netflix bid, Paramount also bid, but Warner Bros. Was like, we'll prefer Netflix. Trump came out and he said that, Netflix will get so big, so I don't want that. Netflix shares fell down because now the president is saying that, bro, it's too big to be true.
Sometimes I feel
and then everyone started questioning him.
Sometimes I feel like Trump acts as Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
It's just that every time I say this, he's a businessman first. Somehow he became the president. He is a businessman first.
Yeah.
But yesterday he said that a lot of reporters were asking him questions that your statement made a lot of difference. Netflix shares fell down. Paramount shares went up. Why are you taking a side? And then he was like, oh no, I hate Paramount Skydance also. And they're like, why? And he's like, they have CBS under them, the news service, and they hated on me during my second campaign. So if you think those are my friends, just look at my enemies. I would want to know my enemies, how bad are they? So he's playing both sides. I don't know which side he's on. You can never guess with Trump. One of the golden rules from his movie that I saw recently is that deny everything, don't accept anything. So that is what he is exactly doing here. It's a golden rule by him that don't accept anything and deny everything. So when he was on the side of Paramount, he wasn't accepting anything, and now he's denying everything. No, they're my enemies. There's one important update from Netflix as well. The problem is Netflix is not trying to buy their studios or the Crapcos. They're buying the studios. They're not buying the Crapco, which Rich called it. Very nice word. I love it. Now Netflix has come forward and they say that we will try to take that also. There's another problem with Netflix bid, that everyone thinks that when Netflix takes over Paramount Skydance, the theaters will close down, the movie screenings, and
but
because they will want everyone to be on streaming, right?
But
and Netflix has very clearly said we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So it kind of tilts, the whole deal is now tilting towards Netflix. Thankfully, I bought the shares at a very good price when they were down. So I was betting on them. I don't know why, but I bet on all of them. But somehow Netflix is now winning this race. It'll be one for the ages. Even if they say yes to the Netflix bid, it will take 1 year at least to get through the antitrust proceedings. So 2026, there's a high chance that this deal will be finalized. It will keep on going for a long time. And now it's time for Wio Wednesdays. It's Wednesday, so it's Wio Wednesday. It's the episode 4 where me and Word tell you about Wio Invest, one of the best features that there is in Wio Bank. So stay tuned for that. And thank you, Samik, for joining me today. I hope it was a good discussion today.
It was great.
And take care. And over to our producer to play Wio Wednesdays. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Wio Wednesdays, episode 4, where we tell the stories of progress powered by people, purpose, and possibility.
Last week, we talked about Wio Business, and today, we're going to talk about something just as powerful, and that is building your wealth. How do you build that wealth? Because, in a world where we're seeing that things are moving faster than ever, saving is not enough anymore. You need your money to work as hard as you do, some would say. And today, we're specifically going to discuss the future of investing.
And investing is very important. Across the UAE, there's a new mindset that we see is taking root. People are no longer content to let their money sit still. And that's very useful that you don't just let your money sit there and do nothing. They want it to move with purpose, and they want to invest it somewhere. And this is a generation that wants growth, not just savings. We're this part of that generation, the newer generation.
Gen Z.
Yeah, who actually want something to do with their money, not just keep it in a bank and forget about it. They are not waiting for opportunity. They are investing in it. And savings protect you, but investing, I think that's the idea that propels you forward. And that is where Wio Invest comes in, a digital investment platform that makes investing simple, accessible, and empowering for everyone in the UAE.
And I think that most people know they should invest, but especially for me, when I'm faced with charts, jargon, and hidden fees, I hesitate. And
I think hidden fees is the most ridiculous thing,
it's really bad. It really is. Now, they do not fear risk as much as they fear complication. And this is exactly where Wio Invest comes in. It's built to fix that problem, operated by Wio Securities LLC, a licensed and regulated entity by the UAE Securities and Commodities Authority, SCA. The platform was designed to simplify every step for you, from opening your account to placing your investments. Now, built inside the Wio Personal app and working in partnership with Wio Bank PJSC, it allows seamless money movement between your banking and investment accounts, so your money is always just quite literally one tap away from action.
So yeah, just keep moving it and making more money. But
you make it sound so simple.
Yeah, it is actually with Wio Bank, and we'll tell you how. So whether you are starting your investment journey, you're new to it, or already an experienced investor like me, I'm not a big $1 million, $1 billion investor, but just small investor. Wio Investor gives you access to more than 3,000 US and UAE stocks and ETFs, the ability to buy and sell crypto in AED, this is one to look out for, and tools to build long-term wealth portfolios, all in one secure and regulated ecosystem. So they make everything simplified so people can build wealth with confidence and knowing that they are building wealth, and they're not just wasting money just on the side or putting it in their drawer in cash form.
So how does Wio actually, make it simple for you? It starts with one app. Quite literally one app. I know that may sound crazy to some of you. It's the Wio Personal app. So basically, just tap invest, and you can, number one, open your account in minutes, start investing from as little as $1 and track everything in one place, from stocks to wealth portfolios. It's pretty simple, secure, and seamless. And Wio Invest has made investing quite literally as intuitive as just sending money. And customers have also actually noticed this. So in less than 2 years, and guys, this is groundbreaking, Majid, the platform surpassed $1 billion in assets under administration, making it one of the fastest growing investment platforms in the region. And it has also processed over $4 billion in order volume year to date, showing that people across the UAE trust Wio as their main investment partner, because, when investing really does feel this easy, I think that confidence follows really naturally for people.
And I think Worth will download the Wio Personal app now, because
100%.
After looking at all this, I think it becomes so easy. And the point where Worth talked about the $1, just as little as $1, I think you would go to a lot of platforms for trading, and I think Worth should go. I will help Worth download all the platforms.
By the way, Majid, out of nowhere, my card got deactivated.
Oh, wow.
And I was not told. And I'm really going through it right now, so trust me.
You need a new account, and that's the Wio account.
I will definitely be downloading it.
But the question also is that who is Wio Invest for? The truth is, it is for everyone. It is for old people like me, young people
Magic,
like
you are not that old, guys. He's in his 30s.
I think I am old, but it is for freelancers who want to put part of every invoice to work. It's for the young professional turning their savings into smart growth.
You are a young professional too.
No, I am not. I'm old. But the first-time investor ready to start, but unsure how. For example, if someone is looking at trading and they're like, oh, why are crypto millionaires and why are people making money? If you're just a newbie, you can use this Wio option, Wio Personal app, and then the other Wio Invest option. And the seasoned investors who want to control and They want convenience, all from one app. Because to be honest, I'll tell you, there's so many apps that sometimes you don't have the crypto coins on one app that you want to trade in. Sometimes you don't have the US stocks on the app that you're trading in. It's so much scattered that if someone if someone can bring it at one platform, which Wio Invest is, 3,000 stocks, US stocks, UAE stocks, why not?
This one really excites me a lot. Then there is Wio Wealth for those who want to invest without the stress of watching markets. Now it is hands-free. Its investing is specifically powered by RTA Finance, offering goal-based, thematic, AI-driven, and most importantly, I know, to a lot of you, Sharia-compliant portfolios starting from just $1,000 and with zero management fees until December 31st of this year, 2025. Now, if you have goals, you're an investor, you just need the right starting point, and I think that you can find that in Wio.
And Wio gives you that one point where that's absolutely correct. And what we got the message from the Wio team is that they believe progress is not about chasing markets, it is about building futures. And trust me, I have like 5 apps tracking all the markets all the time. So I understand what Wio gives you through this platform of auto investing. And that is why Wio Invest, to be honest, is literally designed for clarity, not complexity. They have a very nice UI for empowerment, not exclusivity. Every feature from crypto trading to wealth portfolios is built to help customers make smarter decisions with confidence, because Wio Invest is not about following the market. It is about building your future in a way that fits your life, your goals, your pace, and actually fits your timing as well. If you can't give trading or any sort of activity where you have to literally watch the markets 8 hours, 9 hours a day, crypto is a 24-hour market.
Majid does that, by the way. And even if he gets an easy app, I feel like
I
he still
would
do that.
100% want to put my money on auto invest through thematic. For example, if I only want AI stocks to be bought at certain prices and all that, I would love an app. And if Wio is doing that, 100%. New customer.
And that is the future of investing for you, everyone. To explore Wio Invest for yourself, download your Wio Personal app and tap Invest to, actually start making your ambition come into reality. And remember, as with all investing, your capital will be at risk. Investing starts with your belief in your goals, your ideas, your business. And this one is really amazing. Get 6 months of free banking with Wio Business when you download the app from the App Store or Google Play and use code WIOSMASHI, WIOSMASHI.
And this is me, Abdul Majid Awan, and this is...
And I'm Warth Badawi, and this has been Wio Wednesdays.